Hey guys, Susan here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching. On this channel, I talk about tech, faith, and lifestyle. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for taking our time to watch this video. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that I get as a question pretty often, literally almost every week. There are questions like, what resources can I learn how to code from? What platforms do you recommend to learn how to code? What places can I learn how to code for free? What YouTube channels would you recommend, for me to learn how to code? So I get these questions a lot, and I feel like it makes sense for me to kind of talk about this because I probably didn't have enough knowledge about, all the possible places that I could maximize, my learning process. And so this is an opportunity to kind of share some of the platforms that I use to learn and some of the ones that I have come across, that I have heard good things about. So you probably want to check them out as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First platform that I highly recommend for any super beginner is Codecademy, and I recommend this because this was how I kind of fell in love with coding. As you recall, I mentioned once in my video that I actually got some experience coding when I was in university, in college for some people, and it was kind of like a la crème la peau experience. Meaning, la crème la peau is a term Nigerians use, but this means that I was basically cramming to pass the course. And this was because I did not really understand it as much as I would have loved to, right? So I had no choice to pass the course. I had to literally memorize my way through. But when I got out of school, I decided to start to learn on my own. And so Codecademy was a platform that I actually fell in love with coding on, right? Because it was pretty interactive. It's an interactive platform, so it's not just someone like dictating tutorials or videos and stuff. You're able to put your inputs into the screen, see what it brings out, see if you're wrong, see if you're right. So it's a pretty great platform. At the point I was using, I think it was completely free, but right now I think there are paid and free courses, right? So, but you can take advantage of the free courses, just to get your hands dirty and see how, things work, right? So yeah, I think Codecademy is one of my best recommendations, to be honest. Some people have concerns, or some people are not quick to recommend Codecademy because they think that there are not a lot of advanced courses on it. But I think personally that it's targeted towards a particular audience, which is people that are totally new, right? People that are possibly people that haven't probably encountered anything related to coding before. And so that's why it's really, really simple. And it's supposed to be a way. By the way, this is not a paid ad, or this is not a sponsored post or anything about Codecademy. I'm just sharing my experience here. So yeah, I think Codecademy is a really good platform that you can use to learn how to code if you're new. So let's take a look at what Codecademy looks like. So I'm going to open up codecademy.com here so that we kind of have an idea what it looks like. Code. Some people call it Code Academy, but it's actually Codecademy, right? I feel like it's important to call that out. So Codecademy. So yeah, as you can see, this is what Codecademy looks like. The UI used to look a bit different when I was using it, but it looks like this. So you can see the courses here. You can learn JavaScript. These are workspaces, so you can create your own and start to learn. You can pick a language. For example, if I decide to pick JavaScript, I get taken to something that looks like a like a development environment, or yeah, so, or a, what's it called now? Forgotten the name. So I get taken to this space where I can basically begin to type out stuff, right, and see how it runs. So for example, I can type in here console.log, my name is Susan, and then run it here and see it gets logged out here, right? So basically this is a workspace, and then you can take specific courses based on what you want to learn, right? So this one is a pro course, so it's not free. I think this one is free, Learn Python 2, so you can pick a course and learn. This is the catalog, which I think is a list of all the subjects that are like taught on this platform, so you can see what that looks like here. And you can pick any course. So like I mentioned before, this is a filter that you can check out free courses on. You can see, so if you're totally new and you just want to kind of have an idea what coding is, you can come here and click on JavaScript, HTML, Python, Java, SQL, any of those languages, and start to learn. And yeah, there are actually more. I can see that there's up to like 5 pages here, so there's literally a lot of free courses that you can take advantage of. And yeah, so that's it for Codecademy. I think this is a really great platform for anyone to learn how to code. So up next, I'm going to be talking about Freecodecamp. If you've asked me any question related to where to learn how to code, you'll know that this is probably one of the first places I would recommend for you. Freecodecamp is it's a free platform, first of all, so you can learn to code for free on Freecodecamp. As the name implies, there's a lot there are different paths. There is, I guess, path for mobile development, web development, different things, so you can pick a path and learn. I love the YouTube videos. They are very explanatory. Those that take it really know what they're talking about, and it's really great. So I'm just going to take you through what it looks like right now. So Freecodecamp. So the website is freecodecamp.org, as you can see, and yeah, the whole idea is for you to be able to learn to code for free, build projects, earn certifications. Yeah, I forgot to mention that you can actually earn a certification for every course that you complete, so you are able to kind of use that as proof if you have to talk to a recruiter and all. So it's basically can serve as proof that you've been through a system where you learned how to code, right? So yeah, like I mentioned, it's for free. According to their statistics, people that have graduated from these courses have gotten jobs at Google, Apple, Microsoft, Spotify, and Amazon. Yeah, these are some of the alumni on Freecodecamp. Yeah, and so these are the areas that they handle, right? So you can see there's responsive web design, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, which will be super helpful if you're doing like all this DSAs during your interviews, like data structures and algorithm questions. Front-end development libraries, data visualization, relational database, back-end developments, QA, scientific computing with Python, information security. So you can literally just pick any of this and start to learn. So another good thing is that each of the courses, I believe, have like projects that you can work on to solidify your knowledge on that particular course. So that's one great thing as well. So yeah, I think that's all on Freecodecamp. Let me open up the YouTube so you have an idea of what that looks like as well. or if you go to Freecodecamp, yeah, so from here we can see there are like 6M subscribers, which is pretty sick. And yeah, you can see the different uploads here. There was literally one just made yesterday, so that's a game clone using Python. So event-driven architecture with React and Fast API. This is a tutorial on HTML and CSS. There are different popular programming courses here. Data structures in 8 hours, Python in 4 hours. I think I started this JavaScript course at some point. It has 10 million views. I think that was a really cool course. APIs for beginners. You have different courses here that you can literally just pick up and start learning. So yeah, you can see that this is a really cool platform that you can learn how to code even as a newbie. This course is for about 3 hours. So if you just follow it, have your terminal and your like workspace open, you can just follow along, write code as well, and learn something. So that's it for Freecodecamp. Up next, I will be talking about web dev simplified. So I'll just take you through what that looks like as well. So web dev simplified is a YouTube channel as well where you can learn how to code. The instructor is quite he teaches well, and that's one thing that I think I noticed in some of his videos. Yeah, you can see there are different topics here: JavaScript scoping in 10 minutes, how to build a full stack nested comment system, learn React router in 45 minutes, learn hosting in 1 minute. That's a short, I think. Yeah, so this is also a good channel that you can learn how to code. If you check the playlist, I think it also has it like arranged in courses. So this is a playlist on TypeScript. This is a playlist on React hooks. This is one on clean code. So this is really cool. If you're looking to learn how to code, this is a good space for you. For me, I do better with videos. So for those of you that do better with reading stuff, I think the Freecodecamp, the reading format would work for you, the website that is. But if you do well with videos, then these are good channels that I recommend. And the final one is the Traversy Media, and I think that this is also a great channel to learn how to code. Now, one thing I would mention about Traversy Media is that it's good if you're trying to do like a crash course on stuff. It doesn't necessarily do deep diving into a lot of the courses, but if you're trying to do a crash course to kind of get a high level idea of what these topics are, then Traversy Media will be a good space to do that. So you can see I started this JavaScript under the hood course, I think some few weeks back. Pretty interesting, very explanatory. This is a full stack deployment setup being explained here. These are great courses as well. And yeah, it doesn't just talk about tech stuff. I think it talks about like day-to-day struggles of developers as well. For example, this is a dealing with some common frustrations as a developer, right? 6 of my personal tips when learning how to code. Yeah, and I think that this guy is pretty straightforward, no bullshitting. He goes straight to the point and tells it as it is, basically. So I would also recommend this channel, and the reason I also recommend this channel is because it's a combination of actual tech knowledge and the struggles that we go through as developers, right, and how to handle it. So it's kind of all encompassing, so to speak, and would help you, be able to navigate those areas as well. So yeah, I think that these are channels that you should totally check out if you're new, if you're super new to coding and you would want to up your skills, and you want to kind of navigate and learn for free as well. These are channels that you should definitely check out. And yeah, hope that you learned something from this video. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Doing that would help my videos to kind of get more traction and more people would learn as well as you're doing. Please don't forget to subscribe as well if you're yet to subscribe, and share this video with your friends who are also learning or trying to find platforms and channels to learn how to code. Thank you for watching my video again. Have a good day. Bye.